Have you ever wondered, why can one person be both a hero and a villain? Why, in a single moment, can we act with profound love, only to later cause someone deep pain? Today, I want to introduce you to a special book. It's not just a scientific work, but a profound mirror that reflects the very soul and essence of humanity. The book is titled Behave: The Biology of Humans at Our Best and Worst by the renowned neuroscientist and primatologist Robert Sapolsky. It's a captivating journey backward through time, starting from the moment a behavior occurs, rewinding seconds, hours, years, even millions of years of evolutionary history. The book helps us trace every layer influencing behavior, from hormones, endocrinology, the brain, to childhood education, culture, and the genetic legacy we inherit. But what makes this book extraordinary isn't the scientific terminology. It's the way it forces you to pause, look inward, and ask yourself, why am I behaving this way? Can I change? Can I be better? You'll learn. Why do we become violent when hungry? Why can biases start in childhood? Why can society turn someone altruistic, slay, just by changing the environment? If you're a lover of psychology, humanity, and on a journey of self-development, this book is a profound and reliable companion. It not only helps you understand others, but also forgive, heal, and master yourself. Stick around, because in the upcoming episodes, we'll dive deep together into the most fascinating chapters of Behave and explore the wondrous science behind every seemingly ordinary human behavior. And before getting into the content, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and share to support the channel. Thank you all very much sincerely. Care 1. Behavior in the brain in the moment. Emotional reflexes. Sudden emotions like fear or anger are often processed by the amygdala before reason kicks in, making behaviors occur almost automatically. Instant decision-making. When facing quick choices, the right prefrontal cortex locks in behavior based on emotions rather than rational analysis. Vision and threat assessment. The brain can interpret someone's gaze or expression as a threat, activating natural defense mechanisms. Behavioral reaction chain. A small stimulus can trigger a cascade of neural responses from perception, emotion, action. Brain and context sensitivity. Behavior is heavily influenced by the surrounding environment, even something as minor as a scent or dim light. Stress and behavior control. Under acute stress, the prefrontal cortex gets disconnected, leading us to act on instinct rather than thought. Part 2. Endocrine system and hormones. Testosterone and aggressive behavior. High testosterone levels make individuals more prone to confrontational behavior, especially in competitive environments. Cortisol and fight-or-flight response. During stress, rising cortisol accelerates the heart rate, reduces rationality, and can lead to impulsive, uncontrolled behaviors. Oxytocin and bonding. Oxytocin boosts trust and connection within groups, but can also increase prejudice against outsiders. Hormone imbalance. Long-term hormone disruptions can lead to behavioral disorders like depression, aggression, or emotional numbness. Hormones and behavior loops. A specific behavior can stimulate hormones, which in turn amplify that behavior in a stronger cycle. Part 3. Personal development process. Childhood shapes morality. Children who experience a secure and loving childhood often develop a thicker prefrontal cortex, aiding emotional and behavioral control. Early trauma and impulsive behavior. Experiences of abuse or neglect alter brain structure, making adults more likely to react extremely. Education's impact on behavior. Punishment-focused education increases avoidance or confrontation tendencies, while empathy-based education fosters positive behaviors. Environment shapes the subconscious. Prolonged exposure to poverty, discrimination, or violence forms unconscious scripts for behavior. Emotional memories. Childhood experiences not only influence behavior, but also shape how we assign meaning to new life events. Calcio, genetics in evolution. Genes influencing behavior. Certain genes like MAOA can increase aggressive tendencies, especially when combined with adverse childhood environments. Instinct to protect the group. Our ancestors lived in tribes, so the brain evolved to favor in-group members and be wary of outsiders. Selection for beneficial behaviors. Cooperative and sharing behaviors helped humans survive, embedding them in our genes, but often limited to small groups. Evolution in violence. In harshly competitive environments, more aggressive ancestors had better survival and reproduction rates. Evolutionary flexibility. Despite genetic instincts, humans can learn and adapt behaviors to society and circumstances. Part 5. Culture, society, ethics, religion. Culture defines right and wrong. A behavior might be seen as immoral in one culture, but celebrated in another. Religion and altruistic behavior. Belief in deities or karma encourages selfless actions even when unobserved. Group pressure in ethics. In a collective, individuals are more likely to act against their conscience if it's the group norm. Language and shaping consciousness. How we describe behavior. For example, abortion versus protecting life shapes others' moral perceptions. Laws and behavior. Society can guide behavior through rewards, punishments, and symbols of justice. Part 6. Conclusion. What makes us human? Multi-layered awareness. Behavior isn't determined by one factor, but by the interplay of biology, circumstances, memories, and society. Self-observation. Practicing recognition of emotions and behavioral motives helps us better control our actions. Empathy as a foundation. Though behaviors have deep biological roots, we can still choose compassion over negative reactions. Nurturing positive behaviors. Focusing on creating positive, safe living environments significantly reduces harmful behaviors in society. Conditional freedom. We have the right to choose our behaviors, but that right is limited by biology, environment, and value systems. Dear friend, if you've ever wrestled with the contradictions within yourself, behaviors, emotions, or thoughts, then Behave isn't just a book, but a roadmap to guide you. Try asking yourself, the last time you reacted on instinct, did you really understand what was happening in your brain? And if you do understand, you'll have the power to choose the best that humanity can offer. Thank you for watching. Which principle do you resonate with the most? Please comment down in the section below. For now, goodbye, and see you in the next video.